Boys, welcome back to the channel. My boys right here, TAAT, BANXA, it's been a struggle. The market's been hitting all-time highs. The Fed's coming out, they're pushing off tapering, they're still buying bonds. They're not even thinking about raising interest rates anytime soon. But you know, with those penny stocks, sometimes those high growth stocks, they don't care what the market's doing. They're marching to the beat of their own drum. But I would like to say welcome back to two of my biggest growth positions in my portfolio, TAAT and BANXA. Now, as you can see, they've both had spectacular runs in the last couple of weeks. They're finally showing their true colors. The news is finally reflecting in the share price. People are starting to drive in. The volume has been going up steadily every day, especially BANXA, where it was stuck at weak volume almost daily of 20,000, and that was it. Is easily pushing into the 100,000s every day now as people are finally starting to jump back on. Now, I have been hitting record highs in my portfolios. I'm hitting record highs in my Wealthsimple, my RBC accounts, and even my own personal net worth is finally starting to tick higher and higher after months of a lull. I'm very happy to see this, and I'm so glad that you guys are still here, and I hope you guys were buying BANXA at those lows. Buying TAATs in the low threes. It might get there again, but I don't know at this point because they've just launched news. They're going to be carried in Australia. They're almost in Europe. They're still pushing into Canada. They're going to trade shows, and that's where people start to pick up their product, bring them to their distributors, and see if they're going to launch. They're expanding quickly. And BANXA, again, news with BANXA, they're supporting a bunch of new coins, a bunch of new features. They're ready for stage 2 of their business model, and that is all going to be released very soon. I'm very excited for it. Again, I've been telling this for months to everyone. BANXA needed to step up their game, show the roadmap to the next evolution of their company, and TAAT definitely needed some new suppliers, a bigger footprint, and I didn't think it was going to expand into Australia. The news is great. Guys, the market again is hitting all-time highs every day, probably because of the dovishness of the Fed. You gotta be careful out there. Like, I'm watching my Nuvi, my Lightspeed, everything is going very well. I even got my Fortis drip today, bought some more shares in my account. Very happy to see it, very happy with all my utility positions going forward. They are exactly where I wanna be. Canadian banks, still fantastic in my opinion, but we have to watch the election coming up because they will be a prime target for any new taxes levied to pump money back into the Canadian economy. So BANXA, TAAT, my price target from the beginning of the year to now has been $10 a share for both. I know that's aggressive, but I think they can get there. It all depends on the market, but watching these penny stocks, I know, again, they march to the beat of their own drum. Even if the market's going up, they could be hammered, and we've seen that the last couple of months. As markets were hitting high, TAAT and BANXA were getting beaten up almost every day. But I kept buying. If you're having a dollar cost averaging, you're following the company like I was, you keep buying. I consolidated some other losing positions. It didn't matter to me because I have full faith in these companies based on their balance sheet and what they're doing with their company. I don't know what else to say. I'm very happy with my portfolio. Come on, guys. If you are a TAAT shareholder or a BANXA shareholder, you have to start getting excited by seeing the movement in their share price, the volume on the stock every day. I think people are starting to pick up these two shares, understanding what's going on, and I couldn't be happier because I have been buying for months and some of them for years. So thanks, guys. That's the Financial Forecaster today. A quick update. I just wanted to share the good news, the excitement. I've been so busy at work. School year starting soon, and I am excited for everything that's going on. So Financial Forecaster, getting rich together. TAAT and BANXA finally showing their true stripes, finally starting to make those tendies. Hit that like for tendies. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell for any future episode. I'm just going to be talking about TAAT and BANXA. If they keep performing, you're going to see my excitement level go up and up. And if they keep going down, I'm buying more. You know what it is. It's Financial Forecaster. Have a good one, guys. Out.